Right now, a former Richmond mega church pastor awaits sentencing. A Texas jury has found Geronimo Aguilar, better known as Pastor G, guilty of sexually assaulting 2 children back in the 1990s.
Britni McDonald first broke this story during the news at 6. She joins us now live. And Britni, has Pastor G's former congregation responded?
Well, not yet, Sabrina. I called them earlier tonight, but they're remaining silent on this issue. The church, known around the country at its height under Pastor G, has now changed its name and hired a new pastor. Their former pastor could now be facing life in prison. Pastor Geronimo Aguilar, better known as Pastor G, faced a Texas jury Wednesday for the ultimate decision. He was found guilty on all 7 counts of child sexual abuse. The verdict comes after hours of deliberation and years after his arrest, but it's been more than 2 decades since the alleged assaults of the 2 girls in Texas. They date back to the 90s, years before Pastor G founded the Richmond Outreach Center. The Rock made its mark quickly, even named one of the fastest growing churches in America. But that all came to a standstill in 2013 when Aguilar was arrested and charged with sexual assault. He and 3 other pastors resigned shortly after, but Pastor G has denied the allegations from the start. In fact, just a day before the verdict, he took the stand in his own defense, reportedly denying having any sexual contact with the alleged victims, even saying he considered them like sisters. It's something the jury and Virginia Survivors Network of those abused by priest director Becky Yanni doesn't buy.
I'm glad that he's found guilty. When you're abused by someone who's religious, in a way, you almost feel like you're abused by God.
Being a victim of sexual assault as a child by a church leader herself, she applauds the victims for coming forward and hopes more can do the same.
I think that with this conviction, maybe they'll find the courage to come forward, and I'm hoping that that's what will happen.
Don Blake with the Virginia Christian Alliance is also speaking out about the Aguilar verdict, saying, quote, his actions impacted the lives of many people in the Richmond community. I have a great deal of empathy and sorrow for his family to have to go through this, but justice was done. He owes a debt to society that he will have to pay. Again, Pastor G faces up to life in prison. The moment that sentence comes down, we'll be sure to update you. For now, on your side in Richmond, Britni McDonald, NBC 12.